people don't realize that Orlando is home to hundreds of amazing natural lakes and some of the most beautiful real estate that surrounds them. So today I'm jumping in a boat with one of my agent partners, Joseph Shively. He's an amazing agent and human, and he lives on the Conway chain downtown Orlando. And so we're going to talk about lake living, the different chains in the area, and just what you can expect if you're looking to buy or sell a house here in Central Florida. Let's get into it. Ready, Jay?
Yes, sir. You jump.
Run and jump. No, jump.
How many likes does this video have to get Ken on a wakeboard?
I say if it gets 200 likes, he's getting wet.
Done.
Oh!
So you better like and comment. And by the way, make sure you subscribe, because every week we're putting out videos all about living in Central Florida.
Get on.
What up? This is beautiful. So you can see downtown. That's the old SunTrust building.
Yeah, over here you can see all the Disney and Universal fireworks.
That's crazy. And then over, where's the airport? I just saw the...
It's right there.
Right over there.
Yeah, see the plane taking off?
There you go, right there. Yeah, wow. Yeah, this is an amazing location, actually.
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You and I work with people relocating from literally all over the world that are moving to Orlando for one reason or the other. I don't know about you, but like when I'm driving people around, they're like, look at that lake. Look at that lake. Oh my God, there's so many lakes.
Right, yeah, they're everywhere.
There's like a lot of lakes here, aren't there?
Oh, there's over 30,000 in Florida, and
That's
there's over
insane.
100 just in Orlando.
Just in the city of Orlando,
Yep.
right? Yeah,
Yep,
and then
just
like
in the city.
You've got what is it? The Harris chain. You've got the Butler chain.
Harris
and then
chain.
Conway.
Harris chain is actually the largest chain in the state.
No kidding. Okay.
Yeah, as far as acreage.
Yeah, that's where you live, right?
What? I live in Mineola, dude.
Mineola chain. All right. So J. Michael, why do you like the Mineola chain?
It's good for wakeboarding. You got all the recreational opportunities that, you know, the Windermere chain and the Conway chain have, but you have restaurants you could go to.
Restaurants. That's a big one. Like Butler does. You guys don't have restaurants here, right?
No, you're not allowed to have any commercial entity on these lakes.
And so, all right. So then here's the kind of like the dirty secret, right? It becomes like a lot of these are public access, but they keep them kind of private.
Yeah.
And so owning a property here is pretty important if you want to take access easily, right?
Yeah.
So on the Conway chain, what's the price range of houses?
As far as water access, if you include the canals, the prices actually start fairly reasonable. 400 probably now. It used to be in the 350 range, probably 400 minimum now.
Which is wild. Thinking about like 5 years ago, what you could have got on at least the canal.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And then what's the high end? Like it's something tear down on the lake. What does that look like?
In the last year, the highest sale was just a little over 2 million. I would say the average high-end homes on the lake are between 1.1 to 1.7 or 8.
Yeah, that's wild. That's so wild that the prices are going that way. I was this morning over on the Butler chain showing teardowns for $1.4 to $1.8 million on just a teardown, just a lot, half acre on the water, and they're getting it left and right. So I'm like not a boater and I don't live on the lake, so you have to explain this to me. What do people like to do by like living on the lake? What are some things you and Nina like to do?
Well, honestly, it depends on the mood that we're in. Where we're at right now, this is called the Sandbar. So during the summer, on holidays, a lot of people gather here, and you can see the water's waist deep. You walk from boat to boat, talking to people. People are having barbecues on their boat. You know, they'll offer you food. It's a really cool community. So there's that aspect. It's fantastic for wakeboarding and skiing because the water is just so clear, so clean. My wife and I, a lot of times, we'll just go out in the middle of the lake. We won't even anchor. We'll just go out in the middle of the lake, shut the boat off, turn the radio on, and just drift.
Grab a drink and chill.
Talk and relax. And
that's awesome.
That's what we enjoy the most, honestly.
Heck yeah, I love it. So let's talk about these docks, right? You've got like wood dock, Trex dock, metal dock. These things can be look how far out this guy is. Covered.
Well, the reason they do that is because the water's so shallow, they wouldn't be able to get their boat in.
Got it.
They have to put the boathouse that far out to be able to get their boat in the water.
That's the price you pay to live on Redneck Island.
So I'm grateful to sell a lot of houses to people in normal neighborhoods, but Orlando, we've got some neighborhoods are just cookie cutter, right? It's box after box after box. You're out here, you've got modern, you've got traditional, you've got little tiny ranch from the 50s, right? I mean, it's
amazing.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, it's a nightmare to try to do comparative sales analysis out here on the lake.
You need to know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, it's very difficult. Neighboring neighborhoods, you could have a home that's worth $299, literally right next door to a house that's worth 1.1.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. So when you're valuing lake property, right? What are you comparing? You know, you got two houses right next to each other, or maybe one side of the lake versus the other. What are you comparing?
Well, the last thing you do is even attempt to go by price per square foot.
Yeah, right.
Because that's going to be so far off.
Sure.
You compare a lot of things. You compare, obviously, the potential of the property itself.
Okay, so the square footage of the lot.
Yes, that's a huge factor. Like we were talking teardowns. I mean, we had somebody directly across the street from where I live. They actually paid $799 for a house, came in with a bulldozer and a dump truck within 2 weeks, bulldozed it, and built a home.
Start fresh.
Yeah, and the home they built, it probably cost at least $700 just to build that house. It's very difficult to comp, but yeah, so first thing you look at is the lot size and the potential of what it could be.
The view probably is a big one.
View is huge. Actual location on the lake, where it's positioned on the lake. Like these three big 2 stories, you're looking at 1.4, 1.5. It's got a 3-2 suite out here, also with an RV garage and 6-car garage. The building you see in the middle is a pool house with a full gym. So you've got a breezeway connecting all of it. Place is amazing.
$4 million.
Yep.
Cash. All right, so listen, if you're looking to buy or sell a house anywhere in Central Florida and you're thinking lake life might be for you, make sure you reach out to Joseph. Joseph, what is your email address?
Joseph@pozekgroup.com.
Awesome, and thanks for having us out on your boat, man.
My pleasure, man. Let's go get the wakeboard and hit it.
Heck yeah.